Hey there everybody, in this video I am going to be showing you this guy up and running. So this video is going to be me talking about my experience and what is my configure, or how I configure this external eSATA external drive. So this is a eSATA. Some reason I kept calling it regular SATA when I was unboxing it. So if you've been following the YouTube channel closely, you would know I've unboxed the this eSATA drive. So but if you're a new person who just came across my video, I've recently ordered this external drive enclosure. If you've been following the YouTube channel, you would know the situation I had. I have recently I've recently, or I had somebody recently give me a GTX 1070, and the video card is so huge that it was clashing into my hard drive. So, for the time period, I had to leave my case side panel open, for months or so. And now I've after months or so, I finally got a hard drive enclosure that I can put my hard drive into a separate box, so I can close the side panel on my case. So let's talk about how I have it configured. So the way I have it configured, depending on what you have, but the way I have it set up is I am using the SATA port that is built onto the motherboard, which I will let you know eSATA and regular SATA are completely different connector. They have a different shape to them. So eSATA is mostly specifically for external device, versus SATA that is built onto motherboard and hard drive, or mostly built for internal. So that's only different. And like I said, being eSATA and regular SATA are completely different. I'm using a product from Coolgear, I believe. Yes, Coolgear. So I'm using a internal to external eSATA 4-port PCI bracket. So this PCI bracket does convert my regular SATA over to eSATA, so I can use the hard drive enclosure. Now the hard drive enclosure, if you did watch my unboxing video, it's using the conversion over to eSATA back to regular SATA, because these hot swap units that I have talked about in my unboxing, well, they are not, they are a typical hot swap unit that you can install into a PC case or your custom PC case. So, so, so that's what this external enclosure is, using. So that's how I have it set up. Now, depending on how you set it up, depending on how you want to go about it, is depending on the option you have. You know, so there's many ways from using a eSATA add-on code, or using a eSATA that's built on the back of your motherboard, which not very often every motherboard would have an eSATA port on the back of the motherboard. You would really have to go back to older chipset to do that. So, or you can go with USB to eSATA. I've seen adapter where you can do that if you want to. So, but those are the many options, just in case if you're thinking of going with a eSATA external enclosure drive box. So, but very simple, you know, like I said, for my config, I use the SATA port that's built onto the motherboard. So then using the eSATA, what the heck it is, external to eSATA PCI bracket that will take regular eSATA and convert to eSATA. So it's like there's many conversion that is. So then once once I got that set up, then time to clear move the hard drive off of my desk, slide them into this hot swap unit. Then I needed to make a shelf too, so you may notice it's sitting on a little wooden shelf. I have made a little wood shelf that would sit on top of a DVD shelf. So this is not going to be a permanent home for that, because if you know what a DVD or CD shelf looks like, they're tall and skinny, and it's not the world's best idea to use that. But it's in the corner, it's not gonna fall over. If it's gonna fall over, it's gonna fall over into the desk. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall over too, so it's doing okay. So my impression of running this hard drive enclosure, getting that set up, is it's pretty simple. You know, the drive got recognized through my motherboard and through Windows, so with all the conversion, so this is a hot swap unit 2, or it is, depending on what device you are connected to, or not devices, how you are connected, depending if you are connected to, like I said, eSATA cord or eSATA add-on, or an eSATA that's built on the back of your motherboard, or USB to eSATA, depending if that's have the hot plug or not, you know. Normally, if you have to reboot your custom PC to recognize the hard drive, normally that's not hot and plug. Normally, hot and plug is normally where you can install a hard drive into a custom PC without rebooting your custom PC. If you don't have to reboot, if your custom PC can recognize the hard drive, then it's a hot swap compatible device. So no issue of detection. Hard drive does get recognized. Works. Everything works fine. I will say one thing is, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but throughout doing YouTube channel or as I post video, you may hear the fan noise from this hard drive enclosure. So the hot swap unit does have a little, each of these hot swap unit, they have a little fan in them too. Now I don't know if it's from all these, or if it's from the back fan, or the fan that's built into the power supply. So, in the future, I may figure out I may see if I can insert a Noctua fan. So I might see if I can or not. So you may see a future project of me figuring out which is the loudest fan that is in the hard drive enclosure. So you'll see that in the future. It's kind of like the spot that it's gonna be moving into another different location that doesn't evolve of sitting on top of a DVD or a CD shelf. So, it depends if you're gonna put it in the bedroom, or depend if you live with somebody who's very sensitive to fan noise. This may disturb somebody in your household. So, depending if you have a closet that have a bad hollow wall or not. So, then the lights on the front of it, which you can see, which I do have a light out tape that is covering up to dim the dim the lights. So like I am using a whiteout tape, which is covering up the lights, because this hard drive enclosure is in my room that I do sleep. So it does, without the whiteout tape, these lights get pretty they get really bright with nothing covering them up. So depending if you're very sensitive to light or not. So if you are sensitive to light, you may have an issue, or you might have to cover those lights up. And depending if you're sensitive to fan noise or not, So I wouldn't recommend to anybody who is very sensitive, or I wouldn't, you know, if you want to try this product out, you can if you want to see if it works with you or not. So yeah. But pretty much this setup is not too terrible, so I decided to why not make a video of me or talking about my experience of setting up a eSATA external drive enclosure, which technically it's not. This chassis is set up as a DVD DVD drive duplicator that you see. So that's a chassis that is that's using. So but you can use that as a whole drive enclosure too. So if you're interested of checking out this whole drive enclosure, feel free. But anyway, this video is getting long enough, so I'm gonna say thank you for watching the video, or thank you for taking your time out of your day of watching my videos. So I'm gonna say thank you. Feel free to check out other videos on my YouTube channel. But if you don't know, if you came across this video randomly, there's different way of accessing other videos on my channel. So one of the easiest ways, going into the video notes, and by clicking the link in the video notes, you'll be redirected over to my video gallery, so you can check out vlogs or other videos that I do have on my YouTube channel. Or you can check out the YouTube homepage by looking at the bottom corner of the video. There should be a username with my profile photos. So if you click on my username, Michaeltechroom, you'll be redirected over to my YouTube homepage. And when you do land, you will find various social link, and a link to support the YouTube channel. So link that, well, if you want to donate a few bucks to the YouTube channel, you're welcome to do so. I don't ask you, you don't have to donate a huge amount. A little amount will help out the channel a lot. So this YouTube channel don't need a huge donation, but if you want to do a huge donation, that's totally up to you. Just be careful of how much you do donate to the YouTube channel. So then if you're done checking out other stuff on my YouTube homepage, let's hit the video tab, and that will take you to the same place as in the video notes, or link in the video notes. So and if the video caught your interest, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you did, feel free to hit the bell notification if that bell notification does work for you or not. Then what the heck, check out the video notes. Click on show more in the video notes, because if you don't click on show more, actually, before I do, give the video a like or dislike before I say that. But anyway, to the video note, be sure to click on show more, and once you did, you will see a channel email address if you need to get in touch with me. Amazon wish list if you want to support any wish list project. If you want to, community detective forums, so if you want to say hi to me, feel free to do so. Then if you have any nice conversation comment, feel free post them below the video. If you have any positive comment, feel free post it below the video, and I will catch you next time in the next video. Alright people, see you later.